Hello everybody, this is Bobspot2 back here again in Gregtech New Horizons. So, I've got a lot of work done. Well, this is processing. This will actually have to do with what we're doing today. Let me show you what I've been up to. So, actually first I should start inside the house. This chest was full, so I made a chest over here just for food, and we have a lot more food now. And more diversity now, so I probably won't be starving pretty much ever again. And then this is just an extension of the downstairs chest. So, well, first let's take a look at the quest book. So, I've gotten a lot with the smeltery done. Almost all of it, and today in this episode, we're going to get all of it done. At least so I hope. But I'm fairly certain I will get all of it done. So outside of the smeltery quest, a few of these things have already been opened, but just showing you what all I've opened up so far. I think you've seen all of that so far, but I do think we should get into the fishing, farming, and cooking soon. More diversity in food. Okay, let's wait for it to load up. Okay, it always loads weird. As you can see, I've done a few things here. Mainly I just got paper. And after that we have to make tinkerer's tables, which we have some in the village, but it's always nice to have some. And so I'll do that in an episode because it's pretty easy, but it probably won't be this one. I don't think I did anything here. Actually, I did the knife quest because I needed a knife for the molds. I think you guys saw that. Actually, no, I don't think you did. So, oh no, I want that open. Okay, back to where we were. So, I put the behemoth over here. Back over here where the other smeltery, well, the parts of a smeltery were. And these extra seared bricks, well, once I make one of the last things here that I need to, I will put this all together. However, when I was doing the quest, I kind of made a big mistake. I converted all of the seared bricks that we made into these stones. So I had about 2 times as many stones as I was supposed to, and those bricks were actually needed for other things, so I ended up making about twice as much bricks as I had to, and in the process, I pretty much drained the entire town well, in addition to a little bit of the river over at the dredging area, as I call it. I just left 1 block down there in case I ever fall down there, so I'll survive. The other issue I found is lava. Most importantly, I currently don't have any lava that I'm getting out of the world. And lava is a little bit hard to come by in Minecraft unless you're really deep down, but when you're deep down you don't have torches, and since I don't have a supply of coal, I really can't get lava right now. However, I do have some lava here in the village, and I'll probably be taking that for this purpose, considering that when I do get a coke oven, as it's called, I'll probably end up putting it right here in this blacksmith's hut. So let's go see if what we've been working on has finished processing. And what I've been working on here, well, what you guys saw, is 20 stone. And that is approximately how much we have to melt down to get enough seared stone to make a block of seared stone, which is, oh shoot, that's not nice. Okay, there's a little bit of lag here. Well, I guess I'll have to go process that one again. I'll need a block of wood for that. Well, let's go see if there's a tree available. So I've been actually pretty careful with these trees here because these are what naturally generate here, and I don't want to harm many of those if possible. Okay, here's one right here. So let's chop the tree. Also, there has been an update, but for the, just so you guys know right now, I will not be updating Gregtech New Horizons unless I have a really good reason to. And part of this is because from what I've seen from other YouTubers, it has a nasty tendency of you ending up with lost progress. And let's pull anything that's grown out of the garden. As you can see, there's also more things in the garden now. Okay, the potatoes are done. Potatoes are actually pretty good right now, because I can process them pretty easily. And some cantaloupe. Alright. Okay, and actually I should probably eat some soybeans. Let's start with soybeans while we're walking. So let's get that in the furnace and processing so we can get to work. Oh, I actually had wood in there. Well, I guess I just have more wood now, so that's good. I can maybe cook these potatoes with the spare energy. Okay, hurry up here. Okay. So heading downstairs, over to the smeltery. Let's get this over here. Sorry about that. Okay, and this will destroy my bucket, unfortunately. And it also will hurt me, too, in the process. So I'm at full health. And I'll probably want to run for this, so... Well, here goes nothing. Oh, wow. I did not expect that to be this difficult. Okay. There we go. There, and it's cooking away. Okay. You can do it, Smelter, you can do it. And it doesn't look like it's using too much fuel. Although I'm not sure if it uses fuel during the process or after it's completed the process. And we've got Mr. Iron Golem stuck in there. Good for him. Wow, he's actually pretty close to being out of health. If I wanted, I could get some iron from him, but I really don't need iron. Well, at least not right now. Okay, so it looks like it's using fuel in the process. Do 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 do. Okay, let's finish eating then. Oh, and there's also iron and blood in there, so where's that? Oh, that's molten iron. Interesting. What do I want to do about that? So I don't want it just to go to waste. Okay, so I think what I'll do here is I'll actually have to break my rule and teleport. Okay. Kingdom. Alright. Oh shoot, I'm actually on the completely other side, aren't I? Okay, now I need to throw another piece of stone in there. Actually, it's nice that I have that iron too, in case I ever need to go make one of those mortars, which I probably will. And of course it's already getting dark again, seeing how this game goes. Okay. I really should place the waypoint over there, so if I'm ever walking here in the middle of the night, I'll know to go to the right side of it, not the complete other side of it. Okay, let's get over there. Okay, and of course I'm almost out of health again. I mean, hunger. Oh, I already have enough seared stone, apparently. 2 blocks worth. Or maybe that's wrong? I'm not sure. Because I calculated that out. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. Let's see, can we sleep yet? Yes, we can. Okay. And of course I need to eat more again. Cantaloupe's actually pretty good, because I can restore 4 hunger with 4 cantaloupe. And 4 is about the max you can eat of something. At least from what I've noticed. Okay, sorry about that. That was an important message. I'll have to take care of that later. Oh, and it does have a bit of blood in there, apparently. That'll be useful if we ever make pig iron. Okay, and let's pour out the seared stone. First, I should probably make sure the correct thing is at the bottom, and it is. Okay, let's pour it out. Okay. It'd be really sad if they had realistic cooldown times for it. Okay, so I did the math right. So apparently that's just wrong. Okay, there we have it. Next step is making a casting table, which is right here. Okay, I need 2 seared bricks. So I guess I'll have to go make some of those. Fortunately, I've pretty much gotten the hang of making those. Okay, so I just need... For just 2 of them, I can get by with 1 piece of grout, which is... Okay, I'll have to mash a lot more clay again because I no longer have my bucket. Well, that's not good. So, okay. So there's some clay. And I'll have to cook more stone. Okay, and I've got some potatoes. Actually, I do have a masher, or a mortar, I suppose I should call it, but masher sounds better. And just like Apple phones usually do, it's repeating the text tone. So it's actually, I should probably... All this could be complicated. I'll walk over to the river, get some more clay, and make the bucket, then walk all the way back to the river, make that grout, and then after that, walk back home, cook the grout, and finish that last part of the quest, and then that'll be the end of the episode. So, well actually, so I already told you I found copper, but I'm drilling another site over there to figure out if there's anything there. Or, not drilling, I suppose, but like doing my spiral staircase down there. Then I also found a really cool waterfall over there. That'd be cool to do something with. Okay. And it sounds like there's a whole bunch of racket coming from outside. Probably have the sewer trucks back again. Okay. Almost there. And you guys will see the massive amount of damage I've done to this river. Okay, I need to eat again. Do I have a stick? No, I don't. Okay, that was weird. That potato just disappeared. And it didn't look like it went in there. Okay, I last saw some clay over in this direction, although I'm sure there's some down at the bottom of the river that I'm missing. But I don't really have time to go digging around. Oh, here's some right here. Okay, there's my shovel. Actually, that's probably a little bit too much. Or maybe not. Maybe I need... It'd be good to have a little bit of clay for at the base. Then while I'm at it, I need sand. 3 pieces. And if there's any gravel around here, actually, I know there's some down here. Not there. There was some closer to here. Down here. 3 pieces is all I need. Although I didn't check and see if I had any to begin with, so maybe I didn't need 3 pieces. Okay, and now I need to walk clear the heck back over to my base. Fun. So yeah, once we get trains, I'm going to be extremely happy because then I'll be able to zoom across the landscape pretty quickly. Because with how this game works, with having ore veins, where, let's say I need manganese. I'm not sure if we actually have manganese. I'm sure we do, because we seem to have just about everything. But if I need manganese, then I'd have to go probably zooming across the landscape to go to my manganese vein. Okay, and I need to eat again. Okay, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Actually, I just thought of something. With the carrots, because they're so easy for me to come by, because I've got entire farms full of carrots, I could just binge on carrots until I completely purge out everything else in my system, and then everything will be worth full value again. I never thought of that, but it's actually a really good idea. Of course, now I have enough diversity in foods in that one chest that it really doesn't matter much anymore. It used to be I just had a few different types of food, but since I've been exploring, and of course now I can't sprint anymore, but since I was exploring, I had lots of diversity in food that I found. Okay, let's meander on over to the entrance. I should probably put an entrance on this side. Would be a good idea, although this is actually pretty close to the base. Okay, and I'll be able to jump over here. And we actually have more trees again, so more fuel. And just some tomatoes. Okay, let's walk down here. Alright. Okay, this should be enough here to finish my bucket out. Alright. And then, or maybe it has to be lower, I'm not sure why. Okay, how do you make a bucket again? Unfired. Okay, apparently I need more. Wonderful. Okay, and my mortar broke, so I need to go up here, and that was out of fuel. This is pretty much what I did for several hours trying to get all of this together. Was go get clay, go get fuel, go get some other material. Well, go get a whole bunch of water. That was probably the hardest part of all of this, was the massive amounts of water it took. Okay, now we should have a better mortar. Okay. And then go like that. Got a clay bucket again. Go up here, get it in the furnace. Okay, what's my notification? Okay, that's actually the wrong time on the notification. Alright, I've got a bucket now. Now, let's get that grout together. Actually, no, I can't get the grout together here. I'll have to go walk clear over to the other side. This is turning out to be quite a long episode. Okay, and I'll need some food before I head over there, so let's eat the pineapple. Okay, let's see what else is there. Apple, that looks good. Okay, let's see what else here. Chili peppers, those look good. And then some kiwi. Alright. Let's go ahead over there. There's really not much more for me to talk about. Like, I've pretty much... Well, actually, there isn't much for me to talk about, because I've kind of exhausted everything I had to talk about, so try not to have any awkward silences in the recordings, but sometimes there are, and again, apologies for that. Well, one thing I could talk about is, according to Google Analytics, my channel now has greater than 999% has a greater than 999% increase in the view time, average view time, which means that people are actually watching my videos, which means I'll probably keep making them then. Because as long as at least one person is getting something out of these videos, then I'm happy. At least it's not all going to waste. It was also interesting because I was looking at my analytics, and the little bit of a nuclear craft tutorial series that I did, a lot of those were really popular, which I'm not surprised because a lot of people have been getting into nuclear craft recently, and I was one of the first people out there with tutorials. But otherwise, just a few random videos actually were really popular, like ones that I never guessed would be very popular. I had always guessed that my Factorio series would be a bit more of a popular one, since it was, at least in my opinion, a little bit better done by me. But it actually turns out that a few miscellaneous Ultimate episodes, specifically the one where I made tungsten steel, or no, tungsten. Or it could have been tungsten steel, I'm not sure. I don't remember making tungsten steel. Yeah, I think it was tungsten. But where, like, I actually accomplished something in an episode. It was like this episode where I'm going from point A to point B, getting bunches of random materials, but I actually accomplished something. So yeah, that's actually, I can see why that was a better episode. And then my KSP episode where I did things with airplanes, I'm not exactly sure why that one was better. Perhaps because it recorded better. My KSP series was really bad because the microphone was bad, and like I just have massive gaps where you could hear me talking, but like it froze on just one frame. And part of that was because I didn't have a GPU, and my hard drive was slow. But on here I've got an SSD and a GPU, so recording should be pretty easy. Okay. Now I'm pretty much on. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that abrupt interruption. Okay, so and then there's also a whole bunch of noises coming from outside yet again. There's been a whole bunch of road construction where I live, so okay, can I eat this? Yes, I can. Because this is getting annoying. And also a cucumber. That's nice. Okay, still can't run, but I'm getting there. Well, maybe I should consider doing that carrot purge idea I had, because it'd be nice to eat, like especially cantaloupe a lot, because right now cantaloupe is, other than potatoes on a stick, my best food. And I really don't make potatoes on a stick very often because cooking potatoes requires wood, and sticks obviously require wood, and wood is a little bit in short supply since I'm always burning through it. At some point I will be making a tree farm because that's one of the best ways to get fuel. Okay, there's a loud thud. Sorry if you heard that. I wonder what they are doing out there. Not sure if you guys can hear that machine out there, but it's making a lot of noise, at least that I can hear. There's quite a bit of different bricks here that I can do. Okay, I just need this one last brick here. Okay, there. Now we can finish out that quest. So, without further ado, let's put that there. Okay, a little bit of lag. Okay, so goes this, this, there. Okay. Should I get the loot bag or the aluminum ore berries? This is actually a really difficult question, because it looks like I can grow the aluminum ore berries. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using them until later in the game, and at which point I would have other sources of aluminum. So I think I'm going to go with the steam bag. Okay, let's see if this unlocked anything. No, it doesn't look like it did. It just gave me a smeltery. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't want to take a look at that. Alright. Oh, I got both of them. Well, that's nice. I guess I didn't have to choose. Okay, let's see what's inside the bags. paper and a furnace. Torches, oh my goodness. That is going to be extremely useful. Now we might actually have a source of lava permanently. Well, as permanent means when it comes to getting ores. But yeah, that's going to be really nice. Well, let's set this out here and then let's wrap up the episode. Okay, so at some point I'll probably hook up all of these. Maybe. Actually, there's really not much point in hooking them all up. Unless like I'm going to have one permanently for like ingots, one permanently for like glass tubes, and then another one just for whatever I need in there. I haven't decided yet on that. I know this will be crucial though, so it'll be sticking around probably a long time. But this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry for all the interruptions that happened. And sorry for the road construction, but I really can't do much about that. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. And this is BobSpot2 signing off. Have a wonderful day.